This revision video is for the GCSE English Language Component 2, which has two sections, 19th and 21st century non-fiction reading and transactional/persuasive writing. The exam in total lasts for 2 hours. This revision video is going to focus on section B, which is transactional/persuasive writing. So once you've already finished answering section A, which will look a little bit like this, you can then turn to section B. Now, you will notice that it is worth 40 marks, the same as the previous question. Therefore, you have 1 hour to spend on this section. It will say, answer question B1 and question B2. So you've got two questions. You do not get a choice. You must answer both of them. So spend half an hour on one and half an hour on the other. Okay, and split your time up in that way. It will say, in this section, you'll be assessed for the quality of your writing skills. For each question, 12 marks are awarded for communication and organisation, and 8 marks for vocabulary, sentence structure, punctuation and spelling. So you need to focus on the best way to communicate your ideas, how to organise your writing so that it is most effective, think about the words you use, think about using varied and correct sentence structure, varied and correct punctuation, and also check your spellings very carefully too. It also says think about the purpose and audience for your writing. Okay, so the purpose and audience. You should aim to write about 300 to 400 words for each task. Now, please don't let that kind of consume you. So don't kind of count your words or anything like that. Just, use the full half an hour wisely and you will produce enough and that will be fine. So it will give you 2 questions. For each of these questions, you need to work out what your purpose, what your audience and what your form is. Now, in this example, the form is a report. So the type of text it is a report. The audience is the head teacher/principal, so that's the audience. And your purpose is to suggest ways that you might reduce waste. Okay, so that's the purpose. The first thing that you should do, just like I have, is identify the form, audience and purpose and make sure you stick to all 3 of those throughout your answer. It might also give you some bullet points to help you. If it gives you bullet points, use them because it's just giving you ideas of what you can write about. Question B2 will be very similar. Again, you can look at the form. In this case, it's an article. The audience, which in this case is your community. And the purpose, which is to share your views on a motorcycle race. Okay, so that is the purpose. So again, you can see, just as I have, you can identify the form, audience and purpose to make sure that you stick to those all the way through. Again, for both questions, you are given space to plan your work. Please make sure that you split this up and that you plan both questions so that you know exactly what you are writing about before you start writing it, and so that you know exactly how it's going to start, develop and end for both questions.